Right, okay, Champions of Champions boxing talk. Well, a development of some kind, shall we say. Floyd Mayweather met up with Manny Pacquiao, as far as I'm aware, in Japan, at the same event that Manny was attending. And he's announced on his Instagram that they could fight again in a rematch. Or will fight, he's saying. So if that's true, that has just really took the rug right from underneath Amir Khan's feet. Because what's Manny Pacquiao going to pick? A biggish fight with Amir Khan, or the potentially second biggest fight of his career in terms of monetary value to the first one? Because I don't think it'll beat the first one. The first one stood alone. But there is intrigue. There is intrigue. And I'll tell you why. I personally don't really want the fight, to be honest with you. Because I'm a boxing fan. Right? So matches matter to me. Canelo Alvarez v Golovkin tonight matters to me. Right? Say if Usyk v Tony Bellew matters to me. Because I will get to see a glorious fighter in his prime display his skills, right? Mayweather and Pacquiao, the sell-by date has sort of gone. The problem is when you're a brand name, though, the fans always clamour towards you. They're still big names, whether we think they should be fighting anymore or not. They're still big names. It will still by far exceed, I should say, tonight's fight in pay-per-view numbers. This will be a big fight tonight in pay-per-view terms, Canelo Golovkin. But Pacquiao and Mayweather are the two biggest stars in combat sports. Conor McGregor was a flash in the pan. This is why Floyd's talking about Manny Pacquiao, because I'm sure in the background he's explored Conor McGregor. But once Conor McGregor's myth was broken, that's it. Nobody will trust Conor McGregor really in terms of big pay-per-views in boxing anymore. I don't think. He'll always be a top MMA fighter, but that's where it ends. Everybody knows a D-level fighter could possibly beat Conor McGregor. But Manny Pacquiao bounced back, didn't he, and has won, 2 world titles since. So he's got the public back on side. So now the injury is better. He was robbed in Australia, so there is a sympathy out there for Manny Pacquiao. Then he come back blistering Lucas Matisse in his last fight. What does that mean? Well, it means Floyd Mayweather has not fought any good opposition since Manny Pacquiao in 2015. Up to this point, since then, he's only fought Andre Berto and Conor McGregor. And none of them were what you call real contests, where Floyd really had to be on his game. Okay, Berto, if you take him lightly, can give you issues because he's a professional and a former world champion and a good fighter. Not considered on Floyd's level, but a fighter nonetheless. But he's gone 3 years, really, without having to go into a boxing ring in absolute premium shape. Conor McGregor, he took that lightly. Floyd, if he is serious, better get in camp now. If Floyd Mayweather is still Floyd Mayweather, I would favour him in a rematch. But the clock is ticking. I know Manny's getting older too, but Manny is still in fighting shape. He's just had a fight with Lucas Matisse. As I said, Floyd Mayweather hasn't fought a real fight since Manny Pacquiao back in 2015. The legs are important for Floyd Mayweather. The legs are important. He better still have them legs. Because standing stationary against Manny Pacquiao, even with the high guard, the shoulder roll, and your defense, turns you into Joshua Clottey. Just a better puncher than Joshua Clottey and a better counter puncher. But Floyd Mayweather's legs played a key role in that first fight. The legs he had against Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather, those legs would have got him beaten against Manny Pacquiao. No question in my mind. Floyd will go into camp, if this is real, with real seriousness. He will train better for Manny than he did for Conor McGregor, because he knows, despite all the point to the easy work and, you know, I hope your shoulder's all right, you know, forget about the belt, worry about your shoulder, all that stuff, all that talk. He knows Manny Pacquiao is more of a threat than Conor McGregor will ever be, and always was, right? These two are casual fests, you know. You've got, it doesn't matter how, you know, it doesn't matter at this stage. I don't think it mattered at any stage how many fights Manny Pacquiao won or lost. He has a fan following, and he will always have that. I'm convinced he could fight till kingdom come, and he'll still sell out arenas. It's not about a zero for Manny Pacquiao. But is Floyd finally cashing out? Right? As I said, I'd fancy Floyd if Floyd is still Floyd. But what would worry me is he still Floyd? And can he be... Maybe he could look like Floyd against a lower level guy. But he's dealing with a current world champion who is getting on, but as I said, still fighting fit. How does Floyd stack up against that? That is what will sell this fight. I'm telling you right now, Floyd Mayweather, if this fight is announced, on All Access will be saying things like, Manny Pacquiao's shoulder is fully healed now. Manny Pacquiao was robbed by Jeff Horn, even though Floyd was using Jeff Horn's name to give Conor McGregor a chance. Now Floyd will say, oh, Manny was robbed in Australia. Okay, I agree. Manny was marvellous in Australia. No, he wasn't. He won the fight, but I don't think he was marvellous. And did you see Manny beat Lucas? Nobody's ever beaten Lucas Matisse like that. Yeah? And I've been out the ring for 3 years. Oh, I actually give Manny the edge in this fight. Do you remember what he said about Conor McGregor? He's got the reach on me, he's got the youth on me, he's got this on me, he's got that on me. He's going to say all the same things about Pacquiao. The only difference is he can't be bluffing. He has to take the camp seriously, right? If he forgets how tricky, how slippy, how, you know, those things in those order Manny Pacquiao is, how awkward he can be, it could be an awkward last fight for Floyd Mayweather, even if it's a big payday. Because we sort of know what Manny Pacquiao has sort of left. We don't know what Floyd Mayweather has left. And here's the thing. Floyd in the first fight really did not put any damage on Manny. He won the fight clearly on points to many people. But, though there are some that had it a lot closer than others thought, but, you know, that's another story. But he did not put the same hurting on Manny Pacquiao that Marquez did. In other words, I don't think he really discouraged Manny Pacquiao. And therefore, Manny Pacquiao has gone into subsequent fights without much damage on his body. We forget the blood that was on his head from Jeff Horn was through headbutts. It wasn't through actual punches. Jeff Horn was actually struggling to land if you look closely when he was fighting Manny on the ropes. Floyd, had he dropped Manny with a big right hand, as Marquez did, I think he'd have put a bit of seed in Manny's mind, maybe. But you see, when Manny loses sort of decisions, and really not punishing decisions, his mindset is not that of defeat. So I don't think he'll be worrying about the arsenal of Floyd Mayweather that much. Because he didn't receive the same punishment from Floyd as he did even beating Marquez. You know, even though Floyd had a much cleaner time of it. Many people by 2015 was saying Floyd Mayweather has picked Manny Pacquiao at the right time. Has it now reversed? Could Manny Pacquiao, and it remains to be seen, if this fight is signed, be getting Floyd Mayweather at the right time? If, as I said, if Manny fought the Floyd Mayweather that met Conor McGregor, ouch, it would be a sore night for Floyd Mayweather. If Floyd Mayweather comes forward against Manny Pacquiao as he did against Conor McGregor, well, either Floyd is going to have to be brilliantly offensive and we've got a classic, or he could literally get chewed up. Because didn't Floyd Mayweather say before the Lucas Matthysse fight, you need to be able to box and move? The second one is important. Move when you fight Manny Pacquiao. The boxing is pretty important. The second one is absolutely pivotal. He said, and I agreed with him 100%, if Lucas Matthysse cannot box and move in Manny Pacquiao, he is toast. Words to that effect. If Floyd Mayweather doesn't have his legs anymore that he had in 2015, that's food for thought. Does Floyd then show a new jinx to his game and become warrior? Or does he become food because he can't move as well? Do you see what I'm saying? In that first fight, Manny has obviously deteriorated more from then, right? But he's arguably maybe deteriorated less because of activity, keeping fit. Floyd's been posing with Japanese girls and all of that stuff, right? And fighting Conor McGregor's. It's not the same. But is he capable of coming back, putting in a good training camp and having a good performance? I think so. This is Floyd Mayweather we're talking about. One of the all-time greats. Surely, I mean, he's looking around and he's thinking, and I could see the wheels in Floyd Mayweather's mind working. Where's the big money? Right? Where is the big money? I personally think Floyd could have stole Amir Khan. And I think Floyd may have enough still to beat Amir Khan if he lands the right hand. Obviously, Pacquiao globally is a bigger name. But the wheels have been spinning in that head of his. He doesn't want Golovkin, a current pound-for-pound fighter. Doesn't want Canelo, current pound-for-pound fighter. Doesn't want Spence, currently ranked a pound-for-pound fighter. Does not want no business, and neither does any of these boys, with Terence Bud Crawford. All of those guys, Floyd is an intelligent man. He knows they potentially cleaned his clock. But Manny Pacquiao generates more money. And he's getting old, like himself. So those wheels have concluded. Conor McGregor's probably 15 minutes of massive fame, and it was record-breaking fame, don't get me wrong, has passed. But Manny Pacquiao's fame and fan base is still there, and so is mine. And we can dance. If I could still dance, we can move for 12 rounds and not hurt each other again. Question is, can Floyd still dance? You know, Manny has got to bring out in him in this fight the Elvis Presley. The prime Elvis Presley who would go and attack things. You know, he'd grab that microphone and he would dominate the stage, right? He'd let everybody know this is mine. I'm the aggressive performer. You know, the women love me, the men want to be me because I'm Elvis Presley. Floyd Mayweather has to do what he did in the first fight. He's got to be Michael Jackson. He's got to be that brilliant dancer, moonwalking all over the ring, and hee with the pop here, ha ha, punch there, and keep moving, keep spinning, be a smooth criminal against Manny. You know, even though the crowd are jeering, but that's Manny's got to bring up the Elvis. Floyd has got to keep the Michael there. Do you see what I'm saying? Is Floyd still able to moonwalk? That's the question. I still think there is an Elvis in Manny. We've seen it against Lucas Matthysse. Lucas Matthysse, excuse the pun, was all shook up. Right? It's too early to make a prediction, but you know where I'm going if both men are in tip-top shape. The stylistic advantage, I think, goes to Floyd. I think the fight will happen in Vegas again. So that is advantage Floyd. But can you ever write off Manny Pacquiao? Especially when you've been inactive. I'm nervous for Floyd Mayweather fans. Let's just say that. I'm pretty nervous. This is a prediction where you're totally confident, but then there's a voice. You know, when you have the angel on one side and the devil on the other, and the angel says, yes, you know, I've got the skills, I've got the bills, I could do all this, etc. And then the devil goes, but you haven't been in training camp, boy. And the guy making this prediction is seeing a version of you that was 3-4 years ago. Can you do it? How's the hands holding up? How's the feet holding up? You got hit by McGregor a few times. If McGregor can hit you, who's not even a professional, what does Manny Pacquiao do? I know you defended well against him in the first fight, but that was a different fight. This is a different night. You see what I'm saying? That's what will get this event sold. That's what brings interesting intrigue. The fact that Floyd may have deteriorated due to inactivity, therefore it gives us a close fight, right? The public loves close fights. They don't love shutouts. They love dominating performances when things equal a knockout. In other words, if the guy completely knocks the other guy senseless, they don't mind that version of domination. But 12 rounds of schooling, they're not into it. But where both guys have versions of their own success and it's a close contest, the public love it. And there is evidence that can suggest that this may happen in this fight. Floyd been out the ring, Manny winning world titles. It all looks to be going Manny's way. And Floyd will want to promote it that way because more people will buy it. Because we know the fighter that is loved between these two. And we know who is hated the most. But let me tell you something. In terms of money and buys, love and hate are the same. The only guy in the world that can challenge the bad guy in terms of bringing in money is the good guy. The only guy that can challenge the good guy, the people's champion, is the bad guy. It's the perfect match in terms of personalities, styles, etc. Works every time. Now, when two people are the same personality, then you might have an issue. But bad guy, good guy, both guys win. The sales go through the roof. We've seen this so many times. Manny will be promoted the good guy again. Floyd will be promoted the bad guy again. And you'll get people that hate Floyd buying this fight. You'll get people that love Manny buying this fight. You'll get people in the middle that like good guys. You'll get people in the middle that like bad guys. It's a win-win. And I've made an 18-minute video out of just one sentence from Floyd Mayweather. But I'm going to leave it at that. Who do you think will win? And again, I'm open to suggestions on this because I don't know. I'm only imagining, surmising from what I've seen a few years ago from Floyd. And I've seen Manny at least sort of maintain-ish his level, but I have no idea what Floyd's level is at this point. Brilliant fighter when he's in form, we all know that. Defense, impeccable, great counterpuncher, wonderful footwork. Not just foot speed, footwork, right? But it can't look like Frankenstein in there. His feet cannot look like Frankenstein v Manny Pacquiao. They have to look like Michael Jackson, right? And of course, Manny Pacquiao cannot fight Floyd Mayweather like he's Doris Day. He's got to go in there and be the king of rock and roll like Elvis. So that's Champions of Champions boxing talk. I don't want to see the fight. I'll watch it if it's there. Maybe you want to see the fight. But it's an event, isn't it? You know, it's somewhere to eat your crisps and, you know, cause an argument with your mate about the breakdown and all of that stuff. But this is Champions of Champions boxing talk. It's all about the money. I'm out.